Yes, incredibly disappointing loss. Incredibly disappointing. This is the second game in the last couple weeks where we've led for 30-plus minutes of the game, where the other team has led in single digits of the game, and that we've lost. We got a lot of growing up to do. We're more than capable of doing that growing up. We're in the process of doing it. As much as I'd like to rush to growing up, it's a part of the process. Giving up 53 points in the second half, completely unacceptable. Allowing 62% shooting in the second half when we allowed 34% shooting in the first half is completely unacceptable. Our guys aren't trying to miss foul shots, but to come off of a 20 for 22 performance at the foul line last game, which really sealed the win, and to come back and shoot 11 for 24, highly disappointing. To go 1 for 15 from three, highly disappointing. So you're going to win very few games going 1 for 15 from three and 11 for 24 from the line. And that's what we did tonight, while not getting stops in the second half. So that's the moral of the game. These guys are hurting. They care. They have great character. They want to win. They put in the work. So I hurt for them that we're not rewarding ourselves better. This is 2 home games that we've just completely given away. So that's incredibly disappointing. But what we cannot allow to happen is Eastern Michigan to beat us twice. So we have to respond. We have to learn from this. We got to get better. Yeah, he just, woke up today and his knee was really sore, and he tried to go, and our athletic training staff and our strength and conditioning staff did a great job of doing everything they could to get him ready, and he just wasn't able to go. So, anytime you're missing one of your best players, that's a big loss. But we have plenty of capable guys to step up, who are willing and able. And, it's not why we lost. We didn't have Nick last game. We still scored 90 points and got a good win. And so it's just disappointing that it was disappointing to only be up 8 at the half. We should have been up more than that. And certainly disappointing to once again come out of the halftime locker room and not be as locked in as we needed to be to stretch the lead. And that's happened multiple times.
Game plan going into the game for Noah Farrakhan and Imani Bates, and then later on in the second half, after having a good first half in the second half, when they started getting hot, what was the sort of momentum shift that you tried to stop them the whole game?
Well, I think there's 2 things. Number one, those are 2 highly talented players, very gifted offensively. We told them all week long they're going to make some tough shots. We did a great job defending them and really hounding them in the first half. And one point we made is do not let these guys get some easy baskets to see the ball go in and give themselves some confidence. And we did exactly that. We had some silly, careless turnovers that led to dunks and baskets for them that gave them confidence, and that ball started seeming like the ocean. So, we really wanted to keep them in front, make them take tough shots. We really wanted to shrink the court. By and large, we made them take tough shots. We didn't do a good enough job shrinking the court. We didn't do a good enough job of making them pass the ball. Those 2 guys, as gifted as they are scoring the basketball, they combined for 1 assist on the night. So we did not do a good job of making them passers enough. The only thing to note is that's pretty awful. The only thing worse you could do is be 0 for 16, I guess. We got good shooters. We took some shots that weren't good threes. We really were getting what we wanted in the paint. So settling for any three that wasn't an in rhythm paint touch three was a bad shot, and is a bad shot for us in any game, but certainly was for this one. But we missed a lot of good looks too. And, that's part of the reason it was only an 8-point game at the half. We were 0 for 8 from the three-point line in the first half. We were 3 for 6 from the foul line. Now, like my staff said, to get to the line 18 times in the second half, that's something that we would sign up for every single time. But to only go 8 for 18, and, I think we missed 2 or 3 front ends of 1-and-1s involved in that. So it's really like going 8 for 22. That's just really, really hard to come back from. And it was just giving those guys confidence. And, we only ended up with 13 turnovers. We shouldn't have had that many. But when you go to the line and miss the front end of a 1-and-1 or miss 2 foul shots, it's just like a turnover. A bad three-point shot is just like a turnover. So.
Then John, obviously you've had a lot of games under your belt now as a collegiate basketball player. Just many ups and downs. What's kind of the messaging for this young group and keeping these guys upbeat in the locker room. Going forward. Obviously it's a tough game, but still a long season to go. Big one coming up this Sunday against FIU. So what's kind of the messaging to keep everybody upbeat?
We just got to stay together. We can't fall apart, because once we fall apart, then it's just gonna keep getting worse and worse. We done bounced back from a loss before, and we played very good. So it's like we done been here before, so we know what we got to do. The only thing we have to do is we got to stop rewinding. We keep jumping 2 spots ahead, and then we just take 2 steps back. We got to keep taking steps forward and keep climbing the ladder, and we're gonna be very good. But we a new team, so we're going to figure it out. It's early in the season, 6th game of the season. We got a lot of time. And I really believe in the team, and I believe in everybody on the team. So, and everybody on the team is very close, and everybody wants to win. So I feel like we're going to do whatever it takes to win.
What you just heard right there is why, no matter how disappointed or disgusted I am by how we finished that game, it's why I'm not discouraged, because we have high character people like John Williams Jr., whose care factor is immeasurable. It's that high. Whose unselfishness is immeasurable. And this is a very connected team. So I'm still encouraged, absolutely. My team hears me say this a lot. Nobody's cutting nets down after this game. No one's passing out trophies after this game. No one's singing One Shining Moment after this game. Now, we want to win every time we step out there. But we're playing to be, our aim is to be playing our best basketball at the end of the season when it matters the most. But, these are some hard lessons we're learning. We shouldn't have to keep relearning them. That's where the disappointment comes in. But John said it right. This is a new team, a lot of new guys, a lot of guys that don't. We had some guys with a lot of experience, some guys with no experience. So we're figuring it out. They're doing a pretty good job of figuring it out on the fly, but we got to be better, and we will be better.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.